Hello people, it's Poet, and we are on RedCubed, and I'm just collecting some clay, lots and lots of clay, because I'd like to get into the new clay blocks. As a few of you know, I've been playing some mini games recently for the very first time. Things like hide and seek and one in the chamber, and I've even gone into like other servers and played like QuakeCraft and things like that. It's not because I'm getting bored with Minecraft as it is. It's just because Minecraft to me has become a very social experience. A lot of it is get out of the way, get out of the way. It's a very social experience for me. Like I love playing with friends on here, hanging out together in the only way that we know how. So, yeah, those kinds of games that only make sense when I can quickly grab up, say, I don't know, 4 or 5 people and say, go into a server and do something together on very short notice. That's an awesome thing to be able to do. So I'm very happy to be on RedCubed to be able to do that kind of thing, because a lot of the people I play with are from RedCubed. But that's kind of getting way off topic. The reason that I'm getting clay is because in playing those mini games and seeing some of the interesting stuff they've done to their lobby rooms and the gaming maps and stuff, I see a lot done with clay blocks, those colored dyed clay blocks, and I wanted to start using them too, because I'm actually a huge fan of the colors that I saw. So it's all good. It's all good. I think that's enough clay blocks of clay. I'm pretty sure that whatever I come up with, that'll be enough. So let's head home. You can see my home from the giant towers. Okay. So a lot to talk about in this episode. And I think the first part of it is going to be kind of a reflection of what I heard on a different channel. Now, as you guys know, I don't watch a whole lot of YouTube videos myself. If I do, it's stuff that you guys... It's nothing to do with video games, mostly. Like I watch a lot of Japanese variety shows, and I watch a lot of, just comedy skits and stuff like that. But I don't watch a whole lot of like video game footage or commentaries or things like that. You guys obviously enjoy it if you're watching mine, but I do enjoy it, but it's not what I generally go out of my way to find. It's just not. I guess maybe because, especially with Minecraft, I do so much with it. I watch so much of it. I play so much of it is what I mean. That I kind of get burnt out if I start... Okay, let me just say this. I post about, I don't know, 2 or 3 episodes of Minecraft stuff a day. And that usually doesn't include all of the playing that I did. For example, today I recorded for 3 hours with 2 girls with Minecraft. And then before that, I had recorded for about... I don't know, I live streamed for about an hour or so. So there was that. And it all adds up. Like, this recording will be another half hour. And I might do stuff off camera. I was doing stuff off camera before I started the record button. So I play it a lot. I'm in it a lot. Do a lot with it. And then to go and start watching more of it, I'd have to be pretty insane, I think. I don't know. I just, personally, it gets to be too much. So I like to watch other things and do other things. However, this is getting way back on topic. I happened to stumble upon a video by Kurt J. Mac. You might know him. He's done videos with 2 Girls, 1 Minecraft. And actually, well, there's another story involved with Kurt and me, but the main one is that I started watching his video randomly, and he was talking about another guy on the server that he's on He's on a server called Mindcrack. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it. And there's this other guy named Milby who's also on Mindcrack, and he had his account terminated, his YouTube account terminated, because he, well, to make a long story short, and I don't really know the full story, this is what people have told me, so I could be wrong. It's that he posted a video of not a well, it's an adult game. Let's just say that it's not safe for work kind of stuff, but he was very careful with it. From what I understand, he would cut out the naughty bits, and that's just how he played it. Very carefully, very cautiously. It was a good series to some people. They loved watching it. But I guess what happened is he forgot to cut out one part of one episode, and someone flagged it right away. And for posting content that he shouldn't, he got his YouTube account terminated. Now, I'd like to be one to say, first of all, let's hear from Kurt's view. Kurt basically super supportive of Milby. They're obviously friends, and they get along together, and even if they're not really friends, they're still, you know, comrades in arms kind of thing. So very supportive of Milby. Glad he got his account back. He did get his account back. That's a fact. The way he got it back was, I guess, someone from TGS's main channel. That's the partnership network he's with. Like, I'm with Curse. He's with TGS, I guess. TGS had actually approached me, and I turned them down. But in any case, they talked to YouTube, hashed things out. He got his account back, and Kurt was very supportive of that, and kind of talked about something that I wanted to talk about as well, and that's kind of the content you post, the responsibility of what you post, and YouTube's kind of, I don't know, I forget the exact words how Kurt put it. He put it in a very good way, a very educated and sensical way, but I just can't form those same words, so I'll just say that they did it in a utilitarian, maybe that was the word. They did it in a utilitarian kind of way, like very 1985, we control you, you don't control anything. Without ever reviewing the situation, we're just going to flip a switch and bam, you're gone, you're done, you're terminated. And that's something that Kurt didn't like. That's something that I don't like. I don't like the idea of having my account terminated without any warning. What was he going to shoot me with? Definitely not my railgun. He was going to shoot me with a power 3-punch 1. He shot me right in the head with it. Man. Look at my bow. The railgun. Reference to Quake. It has power 4, infinity 1, flame 1. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I wish it had some punch to it, but it's good enough as it is. What's with all these guys spawning here? Whoa! Ouch! Ouch! Man! Have I shown you guys this yet? I don't think I have. This is my new entranceway. Look at it. I've been working on it hard. Yeah, I guess I did show you guys, but this is the finished product, sort of. I added some lamps in. Dave did this archway. I'm going to actually climb up there and fix it. I want it to be a little bit more arced. A tiny bit more. But that's kind of cool that he did it with ice. Don't you dare. This is not the one I want. This is the one I want. Die. Die in a fire. Man, the thing's spawning here. I gotta light up the surrounding areas, I guess. Like this is a little bit dark there. Grab that and make it a little bit closer. Places like that, still dark. I can see little dark spots all along it. But anyway, getting back to the topic, yeah, I don't like the idea of YouTube just saying, you know, maybe it was an automated process, maybe it was someone because of the report, maybe someone did review it, because after all, and this is kind of the stance that I have, and at the same time not, so it's kind of hard, and bear with me. Like, don't right away say you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. You got to think about both sides. There could be little kids watching, you know? You just never know. And seeing that kind of thing as a little kid, it's not what you want to expose some people to, you know. It's all in human nature, and it's the internet, so you should know better, and YouTube has a policy where you should be 13 years old anyway. But the fact of the matter is that little kids could watch it. So, and that's just part of it. There are some people who just don't like that kind of thing. Why would they would be watching his kind of video in the first place? I don't know, but there's always reasons why that kind of content isn't allowed, and he had it on his channel, even though it wasn't allowed. So if you just look at the facts alone, the facts being you're allowed to have certain content, you're not allowed to have other kinds of content. He had content that shouldn't be allowed, and he got the proper punishment for it. But was it really the proper punishment? I don't know. I think what YouTube did was a little bit strong. But then again, it's like any contract. Because when you make a YouTube account, there are all kinds of terms and policies. And that's technically a contract that you're agreeing to. You're not signing anything. It's not legally binding. But the website has all the right in the world to do what they want in accordance with their terms of service. So he broke the terms of service, and the website had the perfect right to terminate his account for whatever reason they saw fit, and that reason being the one. So his account was terminated, and probably it made sense to terminate it. That sounds kind of harsh, but and I don't really agree with it. So I'll reiterate that. Like, I don't think what happened to him was right, but I don't think what YouTube did was necessarily wrong. It was kind of just the flow of things. I would hate, though, because if it was an automated process, let's just assume for a second that there was nobody behind the switch. Nobody flipping a switch saying, okay, you're now terminated. I heard a zombie. Oh, there he is. Let's just assume for a second that it was just basically an automated process. When you report a video that has some kind of a certain content to it, it gets terminated really quickly. And maybe there were a lot of reports. Maybe it has to do with the number of reports. If you have, if he gets, say, I don't know how many people watch his videos. I honestly, Milby, I don't watch your stuff, man. Sorry, I don't know how many views he gets per video. Maybe it was, say, 70,000. That might be a high number, but let's just say it is. If he had even 3,000 people, no, even 100 people report the video as having improper content, it would make sense again for YouTube's automated thing to just cut it out. But seriously though, I'm almost scared to think of what might happen if you get a really upset hacker or a really upset botter or something like that who owns a whole bunch of zombie computers. That's what they call computers that can be taken control of. And they go and all the zombie computers report your videos as being bad videos. What do I want to do? I want to actually take that clay that I got and make something of it, maybe. But no, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to collect a few, rather than just bouncing around and talking. I'm going to grab a few bits of material, and I'm going to look at that archway. I think that I'll continue it with stone brick. Would make a lot of sense. Just because it would look right. But, let's see. I guess the bottom line of what I'm trying to say is, there were kind of, you got to look at both sides of the equation, you know. You got to see like, in one hand, there's no reason why he was terminated. On the other hand, it does make sense, and he should have known better than to even make a series like that in the beginning, if it was going to be that hard to moderate, or, you know. if there was that strong a chance that his account would be destroyed. Um, but I think what happened to him was kind of wrong of them to do. I mean, he posts lots of content. He's made YouTube tons of money. And although none of us who make content on YouTube are employees, quote unquote, we make YouTube its money. So technically we are the commodity. We make YouTube what it is. And if they are so quick to, after we've made them lots of money, and I'm not saying some people are better than others when they made a certain amount, but he's made them a lot more money than, say, I have, and for them to just quickly cut him off without even so much as an explanation, it was extremely unsettling to me. And I am very glad that he's gotten his account back, so cheers to that. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. The other thing I wanted to talk about, and I'll try to make this quick while I climb up here. How do I get up there? Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's try that again. There we go. I'll just go like this. Whoops! Oh, jeez. Why am I so bad at that? Oh, no! Oh, why? All the way over here. Oh, God. Just the worst at this. I gotta eat raw potatoes because I forgot to cook these. I don't have anything else. The other thing I wanted to talk about was... this actually dates back to quite a while ago, and it's starting to crop up again. And in relation to something else, actually. But there we go. There we go. I'm on the sort of archway. Maybe this curve isn't so bad. It sort of suits it. Sort of. Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 2, 1. All right. So how am I going to place this, though? Because it's all ice. And when I break it... yeah. That's what I thought. Oh! There we go. Hey, what? No, no! Why did it place on top of it? Crap. There we go. Go like this. Alright, so let me get on to what I was going to do. What I was going to talk about. Basically, I mentioned this a while ago, and this kind of started with the now infamous Elemento Steve. The Elemento Steve did a video for me when I was sick. And when my dad was in the hospital, because I couldn't put out any videos for my dinosaur series, and I really wanted to, but I just couldn't. I was so sick. You guys have no idea. Well, maybe you have some idea because I've been talking about it a lot. But he actually made me a video that I then uploaded or edited and uploaded, and that went on my channel. And what happened then was that he actually had an outpouring of hatred towards him because of something that he did in the video. He stole my dinosaur DNA, and he had, and this is what really, really started to upset me, is when he started to get actually like comments on his own videos of people upset with him, angry with him for what he had done. And I thought that was totally uncalled for. So in my next video, I made sure that people realized that he was doing that to help me, and that I found what he did to be funny, and that, you know, it's just a game. And so that's kind of what I wanted to talk about in this episode, was that was kind of just the notion of people taking it too seriously. Like, you got to realize, right now we're playing a game. We're playing a video game, and video games, the definition of a game is that it's fun, that we're having fun, that this is not going to be something that we're going to stress about, or that we are going to have any problems with. Let me get down here and see how this is looking with the stone brick. Nope, don't like it. I want just normal stone, I think. Because that's just normal stone. And then it goes to stone brick, it just doesn't look... Although maybe I could put a layer of stone brick across there. No. No, it has to change. Has to change. That's the only way. And I think I might put ice underneath here, because I miss having the ability to jump fast along my walkway. So I might do that. But let's see. Yeah, that I actually had to make a video after his video shaming people, and I hated doing that video. You know, telling people to calm down and to stop picking on Steve, because they actually went out of their way to go to his videos that he worked hard on making to call him out and to, you know, basically tell them how upset they were with him. And not to mention that the video that he made for me had, I think, currently holds the record for most disliked video in all of my videos, because of how strongly people felt about it. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about in addition to what I had talked about with the other thing. Was just that people start taking it too seriously, and that can definitely show when it comes to, this is the most recent thing, is with me and the Sky Does Minecraft and the whole thing like that. And we've been over this. We've been over this. And first let me say this much, is that Sky Does Minecraft, this guy named Adam, does videos in his, well, I guess it's not his free time. I was going to say it was in his free time, but obviously he does it quite professionally these days. You can only imagine. I know what I make on YouTube, and it's enough to just scrape by. If I wanted to do it full time, I might need just a few more views, and then I could probably do it full time and be comfortable with what I've got. For the views that he gets, I could not imagine. Oh, I'd be comfortable, all right. So I mean, he does very well with what he does, and hats off to him for that. I have nothing against him, and you see, that's the big issue, is that people seem to think that I'm out to get him, that there's this huge comparison between him and me, and people commenting saying, "Oh, I hate him, and I love you." Like, that's just, and it's all that voice, that voice that I do. But it's basically, no, I don't hate him, and neither should you. I mean, if you don't like the content that he creates, that's fine, but at the same time, if you don't like something, you don't need to necessarily point it out. Sometimes things are better left unsaid, or, you know, my mom used to always say, and this is a very old saying that goes back, and people should live by it a little bit more, is that if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And I think that advice, if everybody followed that kind of advice, you know, like he works hard on the videos that he does make, and maybe he doesn't work very hard on the videos he makes. I really don't know, because I don't watch them, and that's the point. Like, really, I don't have anything bad to say about him, and even if I did, I wouldn't say it. What I've been doing is basically, Sky has even gone out so far as to go out and say to his followers, his fans, don't say the word butter in other people's videos, because, you know, it's not cool. It doesn't stop them. And that's kind of, you just have to, you take it with a grain of salt. If I see people posting that, I honestly don't really care too much. It is annoying when that's like the only comment that you get. But at the same time, you learn to live with it. You learn to live with it and get around it, and it's not a big deal. It's just not a big deal. Okay? So he said that, and people still go out of their way to say, Butter! Hey! Sky does Minecraft, he loves Butter. I'm not making fun of Sky, and that's kind of what I wanted to say, and what kind of brought it on is because I started posting the hide and seek series. And no, it's not to copy Sky or anything like that. I just like hide and seek, and so I am making a series on it. I actually didn't know who had series on it until I started to do series as well, and then obviously I do some research into, okay, who's my competition for this series? Oh, it's like the biggest, most subscribed to Minecraft player in all of YouTube. Oh, that's nice. So what was funny is that in some of the episodes, actually I'll dig this out. In some of the episodes, I started making fun of the followers, the people in the chat, because people in the chat were going crazy. And as you know, the server that I play on, it gets some of the larger YouTubers like Sky does Minecraft, like his friends, and so it only makes sense that, oh, there are going to be people on there looking for them. Well, it's just absolutely crazy. It's just crazy, is all that it is. You go on to any server, any chat, anywhere, and there's somebody. There's going to be somebody saying Butter. There's going to be saying, we're scared of Minecraft. It's not making fun of Sky. It's making fun of the people who are talking like that. And you can totally tell that that's their voice. There's no question. There's no question at all. So I started doing this voice in a very mocking way. And people took it seriously. Like, honestly, guys, I don't mean it. I'm not a hurtful or a hateful person. I don't mean it in any way. I even went so far as to put a disclaimer on the videos before I posted them. This isn't something that, like, an afterthought. I went back and added it in. Before I started making the videos, before I uploaded them, I put a disclaimer in there that said, basically, like, this is entertainment. The thoughts expressed in this video are not true, and learn the difference between like fiction and reality, and you'll be fine. Well, apparently there are a lot of people who can't do that. There are a lot of people actually who are super like appreciative and understanding, and they get that it's a joke. I think the people who probably watch this series are the more mature of the lot, and they'd probably get it more than anything, especially listening to me now. But there are those, and I'm assuming that they're going to be the younger audience. I can't say that for sure, but I assume that they are by the way that they act. But they'll go full on attack mode. You know, Poet, I'm gonna unsubscribe to you if you make fun of Sky anymore. It's like, I'm not making fun of Sky. I am making fun of you, the person who would unsubscribe because I can make fun of someone else. Like, that's who I'm making fun of. Poet, Sky does Minecraft is awesome, and you made fun of him, so you suck. Like, those kinds of comments, you are the person that I'm making fun of with that voice. Sky's a cool guy. I don't mind him at all. It's the people who are completely, like, fanboyism. And this brings me back to, like, the whole Elemento Steve thing. When I see it happen to my fans, I really hate it. I can't stand it. I don't appreciate it. I've told people that before, that I don't appreciate, you know, going out of their way to tell people off that I'm better than them. And, you know, like, I don't claim to be better than anybody. Is Sky better than me? I don't know. Do you like him better? Then maybe he's better. You know, some people like me better, some people like him better. It's all personal opinion. And at the end of the day, really, does it matter? This is a game, and it shouldn't be completely 100% serious all the time. This is the internet, it's serious business. Like, the internet in itself is not a very serious place anymore. It's not what it was created to be, an information hub. It is an entertainment hub. And you are here to be entertained. You are here to maybe laugh a little and laugh at yourselves. And, you know, if you're taking it so seriously that you're yelling at someone or you're saying hurtful things about them, and I've talked about this before, and it's kind of sad that I have to talk about it again. But if you're saying things that you really probably shouldn't, if you know that it would hurt their feelings, just stop. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So I think that's kind of where I wanted to leave that. Was it started off with, like, I don't want to see that happen to my fans. I don't want to see my fans become the ones that Sky currently has. And that, again, that's not saying that all of Sky's fans are bad, and some of them are really awesome. And I mean, even my good friend Yuki is a Sky Does Minecraft fan, I think. But honestly, like, there are those out there who are the less mature of the lot. Certainly. Those were the ones that I wanted to mock. And even at that, I wasn't doing it in a hurtful way. I was doing it completely for satire. It's funny. Laugh at yourself for once. There is no feud going on. Nobody's better than anybody else. We both work hard for the content that we create. And it is what it is. And I mean, to put everything at rest. Everything at all. Oh God! Zombie apocalypse. Anyone else? He dropped his little leather hat and boots. Look at this moving truck from Vaughn. Vaughn put this here. It says, 1.5 acres sold to just Vaughn Enterprises. Coming soon. Tiki Bar and Lounge. I cannot wait. I'm going to have a Tiki Bar and Lounge right outside my house. That is pretty cool. Sleep. Where's a bed? Okay, 1 second. 1 second, hi boy. I'm running for my bed. I'm running. Running for my bed. It's right in the middle of my floor. Go, 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 go. Go. Okay. Ooh, tin. In. So, there we go. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the thing about just Vaughn and then my fans and stuff. I don't want people to be to the point where they are, like, abusing. Like, don't say anything bad in my name. And I've said this before, but I'm reiterating it because people don't seem to get it. Is that I don't want to be portrayed as, you know, oh, his fans are so annoying. Like, that's, you guys are awesome, and you should try to be those awesome people that you are. It's just like I say at the very end of my videos. From time to time, do all those other awesome things that you people do, because you guys really are awesome. And if you go out there and do things that aren't awesome, how can I with confidence say that thing that I say at the end of the videos? I'll have to get up there and take the ice away. But there's my archway, basically, kind of following Dave's template. I'm gonna take it from this portion up, and I'm gonna go up a bit, maybe up to there, and then arch it over again. And that'll be the archway. It'll look pretty nice. I'm going to be building maybe towers coming down from the front. Not sure. And these giant logs things, I got to get more logs. I don't have a tree farm for oak right now set up. So I'm going to make them all about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do maybe up to 8. 7 or 8. And then I'm going to manually place leaves all around them. I have a chest or two full of leaves. I'm going to manually put leaves around them, make it look nice. So this one I got to get some shears. Shears this one, get the leaves off of it, make it taller. I'm going to manually put leaves on them so that they all look the same and nice and uniform and clean. So yeah. But I was just about to say, to put everything to rest, um, PAX is in a couple weeks as of the time of me recording this. I don't know when I'm going to upload it, but it's August 31st, right? I think. Isn't it? Yeah. Whenever it is. I think it's the 31st to September 3rd or so. Um, the Sunday there, I actually was invited to a dinner with Sky Does Minecraft, and a few of the other people that he's friends with and stuff. So there's no feud. We don't hate each other. We're both content creators and things like that. The thing that I was mocking wasn't even the fans of his. It was the way that they talk in every single chat room. It's just constantly, constantly, constantly. Is Sky on? Is Sky on? Is Sky on? I don't see him in the chat. Where is he? And it's like, seriously? Like, no, he's not on. If you don't see him, you don't have to mention it. I mean, it's just that's that. And I find that funny. I'm not even annoyed by it. I think that kind of thing is the funniest thing to see. That's why I make fun of it. And that's just in the name, make fun. I'm making light of that kind of comment. It's nothing bad. I'm not going out of my way to slander someone or mock someone. This is a game. And that's kind of the whole thing. This is a game. We're playing a game. These are entertainment videos. And what we say you got to take with a grain of salt. Don't believe everything that you see. You know, when Elemento Steve steals my DNA, don't go crazy because, oh no, how dare he. This is a game. It's a game. If I say something about someone, or if someone says something about me, or if I do something that you don't agree with, or someone else does something that you don't agree with, it's a game. And that's kind of just, you got to keep saying that to yourself. Would this guy actually go out of his way to do something hurtful? I think I'm a pretty good guy. Other people think I'm a pretty good guy. I don't think that I go out of my way to be mean to anyone. I try to go out of my way to be very supportive, and I do lots of charitable events and things like that. I think I'm okay. So would I like really go after someone and start like slamming them for no reason? It's all in fun. This is kind of cool. Jack is building some neat little tower type of thingy. Sup, Jack? Welcome to Wheat and Meat. Here's some wheat, here's some meat. Interesting. I love it. I love this tower. What is this tower? I love whoop! I thought there was another floor up there for some reason. Wheat and meat. Here's Jack's house, must be. Let's go see. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Yep, there's Jack. And Win? Eh? Oh, designed by... Aha. Designed by Jack and Win. Don't you be stealing my win. Now, anyway. Basically, there's no feud. Take everything with a grain of salt. This is a game. I'm reiterating this too much. I think that's kind of the way that we need to look at it. Is if you see me saying something, you know, don't take it like I'm actually going out of my way to hurt someone's feeling. I'm not a bully. I've been bullied too much in my life to be that guy. So, I mean, I respect everyone. I love everyone. And if I say anything, like, okay, I'll make fun of Liam's accent or something, although I never do. But if I said in a video, hey, let's all go make fun of Liam's accent, it's not because I literally hate it or something, you know? That's just the way that it is. So I think we'll leave it at that. I'm now running around and stuff, not doing much. I had all that clay I was going to color and stuff. We kind of finished the archway, but not really. This was mostly just a talking episode to talk about Milby and my thoughts on him getting his account back. I do like that he's got his account back. I kind of half agree, half don't agree with YouTube doing it, but I am glad that YouTube was actually able to look at it and resolve it and etc. etc. You know? Everybody deserves a second chance, especially if they resolve the problem. There's no reason why they shouldn't get a second chance. And as far as the other thing goes, it's like I said, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all, and take everything as entertainment. This is not serious world we're living in. This is Minecraft. This is video games. This is a game. This is your show to watch. So, with that, like this video for that huge talk, because those likes do matter actually. And subscribe if you haven't already. I do appreciate you guys sticking around and coming back for more later. Do all those other awesome things that you people do, because you really are awesome. And in addition to that, check me out on Twitter at PoetPlays, and now on Twitch at PoetPlays, and on Instagram, PoetPlays. PoetPlays everywhere. We'll be seeing ya in the RedCubed server. Bye-bye.